Welcome to the Letmeseewhatusmokin Show. And on our first episode, we have none other than Private Organicz.
So,
You
yo,
know, Private Organicz came all the way from upstate,
upstate
3
Albany.
hours, Albany,
hmm
fucking deep, just to pull up with the Harlem Renaissance, what we'll be showing in this episode. Private and me, we did a little collaboration, little cultivation, collaboration, curation.
Yes, sir.
With the PIFCon seeds that I captured from last year, and it's the Harlem Dreams S1, which the Harlem Dreams is blue dreams times Uptown PIF, and
AKA 2020 Purple Haze.
here's a
Yeah,
2020 Purple
yep,
Haze, and Private will tell you the rest. So Private,
sir.
tell us the mission that you went through to get this going.
Yeah,
Like how many days it took, what are you cultivating it, what makes this
okay.
different than the rest of the
Get into
Harlem Dream.
get
This is
into
the
the
Harlem Renaissance,
specifics.
by the way, and this is what we call the project Harlem Renaissance. So tell them how we did the name, how everything came upon.
Yeah. I'm just gonna start with. I mean, you reached out to me after you acquired those seeds, and you wanted to get something going special. You want to make your own strain, kind of thing. You want to get some recognition for curating something. So. Thought about it. We thought about it for a little bit and thought, yeah, this is a cool idea. Because I remember smoking my buddy's Purple Haze, when I was moving and doing my thing as my mentor. And I'm like, yeah, I'm looking for some Purple Haze stuff. Let's do that, man. Let's do it. So decided on doing it. You sent me those seeds, popped them, thinking October, mid-October, and then we vegged them till December. And we harvested on the 29th of May.
Okay, that's cool. So that was about what, like 8 9 weeks, correct?
Correct. Yep.
Yes. What is the medium of cultivation that you use to cultivate this Harlem Renaissance?
Okay, so we're doing all indoor organic living soil with base amendments of worm castings and food scraps and dry amendments and rock mineral dust. That's how I focus on my cultivation. So there's no hydroponics, there's no pesticides, nothing like that. Yeah.
Cool. See, that's the difference of the Harlem Renaissance, and that's what we're bringing. So we call it Harlem Renaissance because more like to bring the art, the
Yeah,
music.
I don't think it's a re-rock. I don't think we're re-rocking it. I think it's I don't think we're throwing shade and taking it. I don't think we're taking it and running and saying it's ours either. Because we think we give recognition to the breeders. Shout out to Piff Coast, of course, for making this cross. And I think we just chose the name because we want to do something pheno specific. So like this is something that we're gonna be well known for. So we started with 6 phenos. We want to whittle it down to like maybe one or two that are gonna be the best phenos out of these. We want to have that plant known as the Harlem Renaissance. So you'll have a bunch of other plants out there are start from one thing and their name changes, and it's very common.
Yeah, so the Harlem Renaissance is something special to me because it's my first project that I curate, and thank you, Private, for giving me the opportunity,
Of course,
to handle this project.
it's a great
Um,
collaboration. I think this is something we can do to show our creativity and show our freedom of expression through the cannabis plant and through artistics and all kinds of stuff like that.
what makes this project more different than the other ones that you have?
Okay. I don't think it's different, other than the fact that it's haze, and then hmm, there's nostalgia. There's something mystical about the haze that people just love, and I can't put a finger on it. And maybe it's just because I'm a younger cat. I didn't grow up in that era. I do respect it. I do understand how good the haze is because that's one of my first breeding projects. Is the haze crossed with the red mandarin. So it was the red lowrider. So I get it. I understand how good the haze is, but I don't think it's very different far as the way I approach doing this project because I've had a good amount of experience pheno hunting under my belt. So it's basically just my operating procedures, copy and pasted from each thing, and I obviously watch the plant and see the expressions and try and read the plant. I don't force it. You know, I try and say, okay, well, it looks like it needs this, and it tells me what it needs. That's how we do organic stuff out here.
Any favorites?
From our phenos.
Correct.
So I think it's gonna be a top three. Is the number one 6, and we're gonna go 5 and 2. But those 5 and 2, we're gonna figure it out. You know, smoke more, do some more testing. But I think that 6 is gonna be my favorite. Yeah.
I just finished smoking 2, and 2 had a really good, nice appeal. Really nice appeal.
Very nice bag appeal.
Yes.
And at the end of the smoke, the terps get decarbed on that joint, you know, and it's really nice carafilene flavors on that.
Yeah, you get more of the peppery. You get a slight like berry, like blueberry type of like myrcene, I believe, on the flavor.
Definitely. On the inhale, it's a little like a blueberry, but it's mostly a carafilene layer, and then exhale, it's straight pine and that.
6 has a weird structure, weird like leafy structure, but then sticky at the same time.
I brought you the top nug. I brought you the very top.
Yeah, show the people, show little people,
Yeah.
you know. Yeah.
I'm sure you can do some editing afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
bring him inside the bag.
Yeah, we would definitely will. But yeah, that's like a preview of what we're giving to the people and what we're trying to show, like with Harlem Renaissance is using East Coast cultivars.
Beautiful. It's really
grown, cultivated in New York, you know, and we're just trying to show
rooms of this. I would be happy with rooms of this. This is a very pretty plant. I'd be nice waking up and open the doors and I see some Harlem 6 everywhere. I'm okay with that.
Yeah, so he's going with the Harlem 6. There's a lot of them that looks good. The 5 looks good.
But we need the people's feedback.
Yeah,
you know, we need to know what you guys think. So you need to smoke it and let us know. You know, because it doesn't really matter what the grower wants. You know, it grows easy, but you know what? Maybe it's that twisted little one it's a runt and it's the weird one, you know, it didn't grow right and that's annoying for me to grow, but maybe that's the one that was smoking and everybody wants that one. So we're gonna have to figure it out.
And what are the projects you're working with currently right now?
Some other stuff that I got coming out?
Yes.
All right, so on 420, I want to roll out the Malaberry second run on that one, and I think we willed it down to the number 3 being the keeper pheno for that one. So if you can get your hands on the 3, get your hands on the 3. But the 5 and the 4 are also valid. Then some other projects we got coming. We got LCG. There's our own kind of thing, which is a cherry limeade. So it's a cherry pie with Black Lime Reserve crossed to a Gelato 33. I'm hunting those down. Those have been giving me a little bit of issues, but something that's coming very soon, within the next couple months, some Durban Poison. Durban Poison is going to be coming soon. That's new.
That's an OG, man.
Yeah.
I went to California and I actually smoked some Durban Poison out there, and the shit had me stuck for hours. So.
Yeah. Remember the highest rated reviewer, Caleb? Yeah. He gave
shout out to him.
He gave us some land race from Thailand or something like that, and I told him that terpene is really what I'm looking for out of these Durbans, and he expressed to me that terpene is more of a Jack Herrera or a train wreck terp. I was very interested in that, so I'll see what I get out of these Durbans. But there was an intention going in from the jump on why I planted these. I'm looking for a specific terp. Yeah.
Okay, so that's the mission right there. Any last things you want to leave to the people, my brother?
I just really hope that you guys enjoy the Harlems and all the work that I put into it, and you give us feedback so we can go further from here.
You already know.
Sir.
This is Private Organicz, Harlem Renaissance. Let me see what you smoking show.
Awesome.
You already know.
Thanks.